Hello, this is Stephen Childs. I am the author of the World Fairness Agreement, and I'm tired. I've had a lot of gremlin activity with my vehicle. I dreamed that it was gremlins. So there's been several things wrong, and I get one thing fixed and they find another. So after I finally got everything fixed, I started up the Jeep to go home, and not one light, two lights are out. A parking light and a running light, headlight. This is after I dreamed that there were gremlins involved. So I did some research on the gremlins, and there's these bells you can buy. The Harley Davidson riders, Hells Angels, I guess, have bells to keep the gremlins from breaking their bikes, from breaking their Harleys, or whatever. I think the root of this goes back to gremlins sabotaging airplanes in World War II or something. This is just the tip of the iceberg on this topic. I'm not going to fix the Jeep right now because I'm upset from fighting gremlins. So, last night they told me there's gremlins, and they told me again, this is coming telepathically through dreams. And I can have this communication going on when I'm wide awake. A lot of us can. I've dreamed that I'm the Christ, and I've also dreamed that I'm Baphomet. I have the components of the goat-headed deity in Satanism that's got like it doesn't have any intestines. It has a breast. It's got components from both sexes. It's got a fire at the top of its head, a flame, if I remember right. So I've dreamed I have components of that when a woman's telling me that, like all is lost, Satan has me. And I said, no, I have you. It's me. It's not Satan. It's me. I'm the devil that has you. And I'm not a bad guy. I don't want anyone doing you wrong. So this is like unifying. See what I'm saying? From these beings that are responsible for creating religions within the mind of the human through dream, metaphor, and vision, and being able to tell people the future, and like all the other tribes people are, whoa, your dreams are really real. See, I've had that happen. Before 9/11, the Twin Towers were destroyed. I had several dreams that are indicative of that. And a guy I was working for, he says, I was out there, Steve, in New York. He says, your dreams are really real. And so anyway, I know they're real because it's like it blows your mind when you start having dreams and they're telling you about the future. So they insist that I'm the devil and I'm the Christ, and so are they. See, it's a metaphor. It's a made-up story. It's fiction. So I am that character in their story. I'm the devil, and I'm also the Christ. And so are they. And they say that, yes, we are, Steve. We are the devil. We are the Christ. And they've told me adamantly that I'm the only Christ on the planet. They want my help because I'm helping where they're at, because they have a war, division, conflict within amongst themselves. So they want to unify with humans. Oh boy, here's our chance to really be something as humans on little planet Earth. They need our help. They want to unify with those humans that are in agreement with the World Fairness Agreement. So they want to get enough power to convince their opposition, where they're at, to agree to stop doing each other wrong. So it's kind of going on jointly in both places. Where's the other place? I think it's everywhere. They're non-local. It's in our mind. It's in our dreams. They're real. I think they were probably biologically evolved like us humans. And they're telling me we're going to be finding out a lot of things about them. And so after I was told that, I happened to watch 2 videos on YouTube. One about we don't know how we're being controlled by people in the government with the laws about maritime on the ocean and maritime laws. And so these laws are from, some of them are trying to keep us under their control. And our friends, our allies, want to liberate us, free us from this unfair control. And the other video I watched was on the Draconians. They're the lizard people, the reptilians, or they're called Draconians, and they're drawn up mythologically as like reptile people, you know, and this is metaphor. So what I think is they're the ones that don't actually have bodies. They can create any form they want, but they don't actually use physical bodies anymore. And I was told in a dream how they got trapped, they got lost somehow, and so they had to keep planet Earth under their control to solve their problem, and there's a war against them. And I was told to declare war, and that the Draconians are involved in our earthly religions to keep us under control through the belief in these gods that keep them in line with, actually behind the scenes, it's the Draconians that are actually the Lord that is being worshipped. And they're not friends of humanity. They are keeping us as their slaves, as their objects to fulfill their desires with. That kind of thing. So, I think that these 2 videos have something to do with what's going to be revealed. Because it generally happens that they work within our systems. They don't like show up blowing a trumpet in the sky. And here's this book explaining it all. It's more like it's coming from human insights, from people like me. And like we compare notes, and this sounds like the people of Satan in the Bible that don't have bodies. 1/3 went with Satan. That's the Draconians. But in modern mythology, they have reptile bodies like snakes. See what I mean? So we have a commonality that's showing up in many different areas within the mind of many different people. So it comes through revelation within the mind, inspiration and revelation through dreams and so forth. And that's biblical. The Bible says that's going to happen. So they're the ones that created the biblical religions. Now look what this religion that the Jews are suffering from, the Old Testament, and the dreadful wording in Deuteronomy and how everybody's going to surrender to this mean warlord God, and that he's promised them all this land is theirs, and it's caused lots of wars. And that's not the only war religion. So we come from a past as humans where we're not fair to each other, especially the other tribes. We have this suspicion built into our genes. So nature's battles, we're fighting. Like ants fighting, like two bull elk fighting with their antlers, like two male cats fighting to breed. You know what I mean? So this is all natural, savage, vicious. It's this part of us doesn't care about others. It's selfish. It's greedy. It's hateful. We also have the part where we care about each other. So, like, we know it's wrong to steal food from someone else. It's better to have food and share with the group. So, if you look at, like, the alpha male in the tribe of gorillas, the alpha male has food and he shares food with all the tribe. They've seen this behavior taking place. So, my point is, I'm going to continue to claim that I'm the devil and I'm also the only Christ. And I'm going to ask right now, am I the only devil on planet Earth? And I'm hearing, yes, I am the only devil. See, they want to unify us. And I'm the chosen guy they're choosing to work with. And I'm benefiting because all I want is to be able to stop people from doing me wrong. I don't want sex anymore. I've been studying more about celibacy and semen retention. And there's power from being able to turn sex down. I was addicted to wanting sexual pleasure in one way or another. It doesn't mean there's actual sex takes place. It's just like addicted to lust, addicted to porno, the pictures, and that kind of thing. So I've decided to completely reject all of that. I don't want any sexual feelings. It's like I'm doing my best to not feel them. And, the women, they sense that. I'm not available. I don't want it. They can tell by my body language that I don't want it. I'm not interested. They can tell. It's easy to tell if someone's interested or not. So the immature females, usually very young, they are resentful at males that don't want to be interested in them. They don't have any power over the male that's turning down sex. That's why it's a powerful thing to do. So we have females that are on the camp of doing people wrong, just like males. They do it in their own way. They're heartbreakers. They hurt men. They lie, cheat, and steal. They steal stuff from the stores. They're running schemes on the internet to steal people's identities, and you know what I mean? Just like the males. So there are evil males and there are also evil females. So what I want is to stop people from doing me wrong. That's been the problem I've had my whole life, is people have been getting away with doing me wrong. I don't want them to be able to do it anymore, so I'm asking for power from these friends of mine that are multidimensional or whatever, that are on the side of fairness. So I can see I'm making progress. Where I used to be tormented, like I'm overhearing them when I'm sleeping in the other room. It's like they're talking from another dimension and I overhear them. and they're saying that they want to run me over, they want to kill me, and the way these draconians, these beings of Satan that have no body, they're evil, in that they're tyrannical. Like the temple of Satan is not like that. They're political. They want the freedom of speech, the freedom of religion, and they're learning to be good people, to not do others wrong, because Satan is about justice. So Satanism is becoming a force for good, not a force for evil. Things have kind of turned upside down, where the religion is the problem and the enemy of the religion is the new religion. That's the solution, that kind of thing. So it's very simple. We know when someone's done us wrong. They've taken our money, or they've stolen our food, or they've cheated us in some way. So everyone knows it. We're born with this knowledge of immorality. It's innate. People of God say that God created it, the knowledge of good and evil. People that are of evolution, like happenstance, cause of reality, here it is, and life evolves from it without purpose until we're here. Now we have a purpose to keep alive and to have sex and create more of us. And there's other higher purposes to like love happens, where we love our children and we love the cause of our children. So love happened, and people say God is love. It's so wonderful. So I just took a break thinking what I was going to talk about, and I've just been talking about how wonderful love is, and procreation, the sexual response. And my spirit guide says, not tonight. I don't want any tonight or any time else. So if you can just say no for a day to sex, it's powerful. Or a week is even more powerful. You know, this is like an invitation to see if this benefits you. Like a fast. It's like fasting from food. So then practice wishing everyone well, even the ones that you feel cheated you. We don't know why. It's like, I think they were threatened and they had to betray me, or they would have been in big trouble or something like that. I don't really care. At this point, it doesn't matter. So all I want is to be able to come up with a way where people don't do me wrong anymore. So I practice wishing everyone well. I'm here to help everyone, not harm anyone. But at the same time, I'm here to protect myself, to stand up for myself, to stop others from doing me wrong. I don't need to kill people. They told me they're going to start killing people. And this was last night. Today, there's the incident in Georgia at the high school. 4 people dead, gunshots. 9 injured. I haven't heard if they were also shot with guns. Probably. Either that or like being trampled or something. They might have been injured by being trampled. We'll soon find out if they were also shot. And maybe there's more that got shot that we haven't heard about. It's just happened recently, this morning. So this is how they kill people. It happens in the events of the day. It happens through natural causes. Hurricanes, tornadoes, volcanoes, earthquakes, flooding. So it happens with cave-ins. In the past, they've told me that the alien's gonna kill people because he's tired of humans doing each other wrong. Cause they're agreeing with me. We don't want people to do us wrong. Neither do they. So they don't want humans evolving in the universe if we're people that would do them wrong. I was given the option to push button A to completely destroy everything because I couldn't get people to stop doing me wrong. I pushed it. They could actually do that. So they would like maybe have a way to undo reality. The universe is just gone or whatever. They might be able to do that. So it's like focus on caring about each other. And it's like I told some people earlier today that if the other team is more fair to me, I'm on their side. Whether that's Democrat, Republican, or some other tribe. Because just because I'm a European tribe doesn't mean that I can't be on the side of people with African genetics, with black, dark skin. I have white, light skin. They have dark skin. If they're more fair to me, I'm on their team. See, I'm not loyal to anything other than don't do me wrong. That's what I'm loyal to. In order for, I realized last night that I need to take care of this guy first, me. And then, second to that, or simultaneously, altruistically, we're here to stop anyone from doing you wrong because we care about you. Thank you.